Hello and welcome. Have you ever wondered why some people seem to thrive no matter what, while others struggle to get ahead despite of their best efforts? Could it be that the secret lies not in their circumstances, but in their mindset? Today we dive deep into two powerful mindsets that shape our reality: the abundance mindset and the scarcity mindset. Most people's mindset consists of either one or the other. Today we'll explore how these perspectives influence our lives, our happiness, and our success. Now, let's look at the other side of the spectrum, the scarcity mindset. This perspective focuses on the belief that resources are limited, leading to fear, competition, and a negative outlook. The scarcity mindset. Number 1, belief in limited resources. People with a scarcity mindset, they believe resources and opportunities are limited. They see the world as a place of shortage and competition. For example, if someone else succeeds, they feel their own chances are reduced. They view other successes as a threat to their own opportunities. As Norman Vincent Peale said, the more you lose yourself in something bigger than yourself, the more energy you will have. And this quote highlights how focusing on limited resources drains energy, whereas contributing to something larger can energize and motivate. Mark Victor Hansen said, "Most people are paralyzed by fear. Overcome it, and you take charge of your life and your world." This quote emphasizes that the scarcity mindset, driven by fear of limited resources, can paralyze action and progress. Elbert Hubbard said, "The greatest mistake you can make in life is to be continually fearing you will make one." This quote points out that fear of scarcity, mistakes, and loss can lead to inaction and missed opportunities. Marcus Aurelius once said, "Our life is what our thoughts make it." This quote implies that thinking in terms of scarcity shapes a life of limitation and lack. Henry David Thoreau said, "A man is rich in proportion to the number of things he can afford to let alone." This quote suggests that true wealth comes from an abundance mindset and the ability to let go of the fear of scarcity. Number 2, negative outlook. This mindset is characterized by pessimism and thinking negative. People focus on what they lack and the problems they face, rather than potential solutions. For example, when confronted with a challenge, they might feel overwhelmed and defeated, assuming there's no way to overcome it. Winston Churchill said, "A pessimist sees the difficulty in every opportunity. An optimist sees the opportunity in every difficulty." This quote contrasts the negative outlook of scarcity with the positive outlook abundance. John Milton said, "The mind is its own place, and in itself can make a heaven of hell, a hell of heaven." This quote highlights how a negative mindset can create a life of scarcity and lack. Joyce Meyer said, "You cannot have a positive life and a negative mind." This quote emphasizes that a negative outlook, characteristic of a scarcity mindset, prevents a fulfilling and abundant life. John Lubbock said, "What we see depends mainly on what we look for." And this quote suggests that focusing on scarcity leads to seeing more limitations and problems. Martin Luther King Jr. said, "Darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that." This quote implies that negativity and scarcity cannot be overcome with more negativity. An abundant, positive approach is what's needed. Number 3, fear and competition. A scarcity mindset fosters fear and a competitive nature. People are reluctant to share resources or collaborate, fearing it will reduce their own chances of success. For example, in a workplace, they might withhold information or refuse to help colleagues, viewing them as competitors rather than teammates. The Dalai Lama said, "The more you are motivated by love, the more fearless and freer your action will be." And this quote contrasts the fear-driven scarcity mindset with freedom that comes from an abundancy mindset motivated by love. Henry Ford once said, "Competition whose motive is merely to compete, to drive some other fellow out, never carries very far." And this quote highlights that fear and competition, driven by scarcity, are not sustainable or fulfilling. Peter Drucker said, "The best way to predict your future is to create it." This quote suggests that taking proactive control of one's future rather than reacting out of fear and competition. Or Franklin D. Roosevelt said, "The only thing we have to fear is fear itself." And this quote highlights that fear, a core component of the scarcity mindset, is the primary obstacle to overcome. Winston Churchill once said, "Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts." This quote emphasizes perseverance over fear and competition, promoting an abundance mindset. Number 4, fixed perspective. People with this type of mindset, the scarcity mindset, often have a fixed perspective, believing their abilities and opportunities are static. They avoid taking risks. They avoid new experiences. For example, they might shy away from learning new skills or taking on challenging projects, believing they are not capable of growth or change. Leo Buscaglia said, "Change is the end result of all true learning." And this quote emphasized that a fixed perspective prevents growth, whereas an openness to change leads to learning and abundance. Albert Einstein once said, "The measure of intelligence is the ability to change." And this quote highlights that adaptability, as opposed to a fixed perspective, is key to thriving and achieving abundance. Charles Darwin once said, "It is not the strongest of the species that survive, nor the most intelligent, but the one most responsive to change." And this quote underscores or highlights the importance of adaptability and growth over a fixed mindset. Heraclitus said, "The only constant in life is change." And this quote suggests that resisting change, which is a hallmark of having a scarcity mindset, leads to stagnation. Socrates said, "The secret of change is to focus all of your energy not on fighting the old, but on building the new." Beautiful quote. This quote emphasizes the importance of embracing change and growth rather than clinging to fixed perspectives. Beautiful quote. Number 5, anxiety about the future. A scarcity mindset brings anxiety about the future. People worry that good things are out of their reach and that they must constantly fight for what little is available. Example, they might set low goals or avoid setting goals altogether, fearing disappointment and failure. Corey ten Boom said, "Worry does not empty tomorrow of its sorrow. It empties today of its strength." This quote highlights that anxiety about the future drains present energy and effectiveness, a common trait of a person with a scarcity mindset. Eleanor Roosevelt said, "The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams." And this quote suggests that confidence and belief in the future, characteristic of an abundance mindset, are essential for achieving one's dreams. Benjamin Franklin once said, "Do not anticipate trouble or worry about what may never happen. Keep in the sunlight." And this quote advises against anxiety and worrying about the future, promoting a more positive and abundant outlook. Soren Kierkegaard said, "Anxiety is the dizziness of freedom." And this quote suggests that anxiety about the future comes from the potential of freedom and choice, indicating the need for a positive shift to embrace opportunities. Mother Teresa said, "Yesterday is gone. Tomorrow has not yet come. We have only today. Let us begin." This quote here emphasizes focusing on the present moment rather than being anxious about the future, fostering a sense of abundance and possibility. These quotes reflect the various aspects of a person who has a scarcity mindset. And these quotes provide insights into how this mindset limits growth and personal fulfillment, while also highlighting the importance of shifting towards an abundancy mindset for a more positive and prosperous life. Question: are you wondering how to shift from a scarcity mindset to an abundancy mindset? Here are a few practical tips. Number 1, visualization. Spend a few minutes each day visualizing your desired outcomes in vivid detail. Number 2, positive affirmations. Repeat positive affirmations that align with your goals to reinforce positive thinking. Number 3, a gratitude journal. Keep a journal to regularly note things that you're grateful for, fostering a positive mindset. Remember, the mindset you choose can shape your reality. By adopting an abundance mindset, you open up a wide world of possibilities that creates and can lead to a more fulfilling, successful, harmonious, and prosperous life. If we brought you value today, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insights and wisdom on personal growth, achievement, and life success. And remember this quote: when Joyce Meyer said, "You cannot have a positive life and a negative mind." Until next time, stay safe, stay motivated, and thanks for watching The Growth Mindset.